Okay, so you know when you finish washing your car, drying it off, detailing it, basically doing everything you can to make your car look as perfect as possible. And then you go to a car show. And when you get there, the front end of your car is covered in bugs, or it's dirty, or it's even damaged by rock chips. I may have a solution. Today, I'm going to be going over the front car bra by Novistretch. Let's find out if it works or if it's really worth it. And I've been getting a lot of messages on my Instagram asking about my front car bra that y'all seen on my last video. I even got a few comments on YouTube as well asking about this car bra. Does it really work? What is it for? These type of questions. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to go over Novistretch with y'all, and we're going to talk about this car bra. We're going to see if it works, what's the purpose, everything that has anything to do with Novistretch. I'm going to talk about it in this video today. So let's do it. Okay, so real quick, 2 quick things before we get into the video. First thing, this is not a sponsored video by Novistretch. I have no connection with Novistretch. I haven't been in contact with them. This is not a sponsored video. I just decided to do this video based off the messages that I got off of Instagram and a few other messages that I got. So this is not a sponsored video. Number 2, I am recording this video with my GoPro. My vlogging camera is currently in the mail right now. It's on the way here as we speak. So I will be recording this video and maybe my next video with this GoPro. Okay, so here go my Novistretch car bra. I will be putting that on in just a moment. But real quick, what is Novistretch? Basically, the purpose of this car bra is to protect the paint of your car from bugs, rock chips, dirt, anything like that. It's basically to protect the paint on your car from all of those things. Now, why would you want this on your car? Like I mentioned earlier, if you're going to a car show or a car meet, and if you got to drive on a highway, down the road or something like that, and you don't want to have to worry about those bugs or anything like that, you will want to put this on your car so it can save you time on cleaning your car for a second time. You don't want to clean your car after you just did it over and over again, because you have to worry about things that you have no control over, like those bugs or dirt and stuff like that. So I'm going to show y'all how to put this on the car. I'm not going to go into detailed instructions because there is other videos on YouTube, but I will show you the basic steps on how to put this on your car. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this hood. Okay, so you see these bolts on the front of the car, right? Basically what you want to do is remove this bolt right here, and replace it with the bolts that Novistretch provides you. Now, they will give you detailed instructions on how to do this, but I'm just going to quickly go over it with you so you know how it's done. So basically, like I said, you remove this bolt right here, and you replace it with the bolts that Novistretch provides you. And what this is for is basically for the car bra to snap in place right here. So here go the car bra, and basically you just snap it on place. You come on this side and you do the same thing. You snap it in place. So there go the 2 snap-on parts that's under the hood. So I can go ahead and close this up. So now you have 6 more snap-on bolts that you have to put on the car. So I'm going to go on this side right here. I'll do this side first, and basically it's going to be the same thing on this side like it is the other side. So I'm only going to show y'all this side, and you follow the same steps on the opposite side. My car is kind of dirty right now. I'm actually on the way to get it waxed and a full detail job done on the car. I might do a YouTube video on that and upload that sometime next week. So yeah, forgive me for the dirty car. So basically what you want to do is rotate your wheel inwards so you can access the lining on the inside of the bumper. Okay, so now that that's done, you have 1, 2, and 3 bolts on the car that you have to remove. The OEM bolts you do have to take out. You unscrew them basically with the I believe it's an Allen wrench. You unscrew it with the Allen wrench, and then you screw in the bolts that Novistretch provides you. Again, the purpose for these bolts are so you can snap on with the car bra like you did under the hood. So once you do that, you'll do the same thing for the other side, and you'll wrap the car bra around. So let's go ahead and do that now. So here go the 3 snap-on bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, and you line it up with the bolts on the car. So there we go. So basically you're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, so the car bar is 80% installed, and the next thing you wanna do is take the front middle piece that you have to put under the car. So basically how that works is Novistretch is gonna provide you with the Velcro connection piece that you put under the car right here. Exactly where my finger is pointing. So basically you put that under the car and it connects to this middle piece right here. So mine's is already on there because I had this car bar for a while. And basically what I'm going to do is pull down on this car bar in the front under the bumper and connect it. And then I pull the rest of the bra under the car. So there you have it. So I did wash this car bra before I put it on there. The next thing that we're gonna do is drive around for a little bit, see if we can get any bugs on the car, any dirt or anything like that on that mask, so that way I can show y'all if this mask is effective or not. But real quick, before we go ahead and do that, go ahead and drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and turn on that notification bell so that way y'all can be notified every time I bring y'all a new video. I'm gonna try to drop a video at least once a week so that way I can keep y'all entertained and keep y'all up to date on what's going on with my car. Okay, so we're gonna drive around for a little bit so we can see if we can catch any bugs or any dirt or get any of that on the car, so I can show y'all if this Novistretch mask works or not. Okay, so while we're on the way to the spot, I wanted to talk about a few things. Well, the main thing that I want to talk about is how to get a sponsorship. I get this question a lot. There's a lot of people that ask me on Instagram or my YouTube comments or even in person. They ask me, you know, how did you get your sponsorship? What did you do in order to get these companies to sponsor you? Well, there are a few things that you have to do. There are a few things that you have to do in order to get a sponsorship, but the most important thing that you must do or must have is a social media influence. So what do I mean by that? Well, these companies are not going to sponsor you or give you a sponsorship if you don't have a lot of followers. So, for example, if you only have about 200 followers or 300 followers, these companies are not going to sponsor you for the simple fact that you just don't have enough followers. You don't have enough reach in order to promote their product. So you have to keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that you connect with other people. You want to network, you know, show love to other people on Instagram. You know, find ways to get your followers up on Instagram. You want to make sure that you have enough followers. Me, at this moment right now, I have 2,000 followers on Instagram. That's not that much, but it's more than enough for me to push companies' products. So like I said, make sure you have enough followers, make sure you have that social media influence, whether that may be on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that you have enough social media influence in order to push these companies' product. Number 2, you want to make sure that you're tagging these companies before you even get a sponsorship. So you want to show these companies that you are willing to promote their product without even being sponsored. Tag them in everything that you do. Make sure that when you put up a picture or you post a story on your Instagram, make sure that you're tagging these companies. For example, if you wanted to get sponsored by Wax Gods, which is a detailing company, if you already have a couple of their products and you post on Instagram that you're washing your car using their products, make sure you tag them in that. Show them that, hey, I want to be sponsored. Show them that I like your product, I love your product, I'm interested in your product, and those different type of things, so that way you have some type of connection to the company before you even try to get a sponsorship. I definitely recommend that. That's very important for your process of getting a sponsorship. Number 3. Now for number 3, I honestly don't think that a lot of people do this. I don't hear about anybody doing this, so I definitely think that this would give you an edge over other people. And what that is you must write a proposal letter. So when I say write a proposal letter, I don't mean just sending these companies a message on Instagram saying, hey, I want to get sponsored. I don't think that these companies are interested in you doing that, because you have to keep in mind that most of these companies are getting hundreds of messages every day by different people saying the same exact thing. You want to separate yourself from the competition, and you do that by selling yourself and showing these companies that you're interested in their product. So what I mean by writing a proposal letter is that you want to write an email requesting a sponsorship from this company. And basically you have to ask yourself these questions. How can you help this company? How does this company benefit from offering you a sponsorship? These are the questions that you want to ask yourself, so you can write up a formal proposal letter and make it professional in a way that you attract these different companies. So those are some of the things I recommend doing in order to get a sponsorship. That's how I did it. You know, like I said, it may not be the perfect way, it may not be what you're interested in, but that is how I did it. And like I said, I am sponsored by a few companies. I'm sponsored by American Authority. I'm sponsored by Wax Gods, which is a detailing company, and I'm also sponsored by 3D Engineering, which is a wicker bill company that I have on my car. I'm also going to leave a link for that wicker bill company, 3D Engineering, in the description below. And I'm also going to leave a card right here, so if you just tap on that card, it will take you to my install video on 3D Engineering's wicker bill. And the last thing that I'm just going to throw out there, you know, just so y'all don't have any unrealistic goals, is that most companies don't give out full sponsorships. They usually start you off with a partial sponsorship, and based off of your production and you pushing their product and all these different aspects of having that partial sponsorship, it will determine if they give you a full sponsorship or not. It's different things that you have to keep in mind. Some companies just don't give out full sponsorships at all, you know, so just keep that in mind when you're trying to get yourself sponsored by these different companies. So we're pulling up to the spot right now. I'm going to get out the car and see if there's any dirt, any bugs or anything like that on my mask. Hopefully there's something on a mask that I can show y'all so we can see how effective it really is. Okay, so now that we're here, I want to show y'all the different bugs and dirt, those type of things that I got on my mask. Now, I didn't drive around for a long time, but I did drive around long enough so I can get those things on my car. So I don't know how good this camera is picking it up, but as you can see right here, there's a splatter mark from some type of bug. There's leaves on the car, grass, a few of those things that the mask did pick up. There's dirt right here, and I'm pretty sure that there's more dirt on this car that you can't see on the mask. But the point is that this mask does pick up those different things that you don't have to clean up on your car for a second time when you get to where you have to go. Whether that may be a car show or a car meet or any of those things, you don't have to worry about cleaning the front of your car off for a second time. Also, this particular company, Novistretch, I believe they only make their products for American muscle cars. So if you have a Camaro, a Mustang, Charger, Challengers, those type of cars I think are the only cars that Novistretch makes their product for. There could be other companies out there, I personally don't know. The only company that I tried out has been Novistretch, and it's been good to me so far. And also, I get a lot of questions about, does this affect the performance on your car? Does it make the temperature on the car rise or anything like that? And the answer is no. It doesn't affect the performance. It doesn't make the temperature rise on the car. And basically that's because it's made out of a synthetic mesh material, and it's a tight fit around the car. So that tight fit around the car allows it to fit real snug on the car, and the wind is able to go through the material, but at the same time it catches the dirt and the bugs. Now you can also, after it gets real dirty after a while, you can throw it in a washer to clean it off real good. I personally recommend to air dry this material instead of throwing it in the dryer. That's just me, but you can do that, and you can throw it back on the car when you're ready to use it again. I only use Novistretch when I know that I've got to get on the highway and I'm going to a car show or something like that. that. I keep repeating car show and car meets because that's honestly the only time that I really use it. So I don't have to go behind myself and clean the car a second time around. Now I did tell y'all that my car is kind of dirty. I'm on the way to go get my car cleaned, waxed, detailed, all that good stuff I'm going to get done to my car right now. Like I said earlier in the video, I might do a video on it. I might put a video up in a few days on that whole process when I take y'all to the shop and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. So if you like this video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you can get that notification every single time that I post a video. The love that I've been getting is crazy. My last video got 34,000 views at this particular moment. I really appreciate the love and the support, man. It's actually crazy. I'm going to be bringing more content y'all way. Y'all stay tuned for that, and y'all have a great day.